Hey everybody, this is Ellison Cruz, and just let me tell you now, I am sorry. I just about beat this mission when I realized I was not recording. So here we go with another re-recorded episode of Noire. Actually, I think this is the first time this has happened, but luckily this mission isn't very long and pretty easy. So what we're going to have to do next, we just ended up sending that guy to jail. Oh yeah, and I just restarted the mission, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm almost level 17, so it's not all too much of a waste. So I didn't rank up or anything, so that's pretty good, but I'll probably will in this episode, which we'll try and finish. Now, what we're going to do, I kind of screwed this up in the last episode, which in part helped me discover why and how I ended up screwing this up, but we have to go ahead and get that trace cab number right afterwards. Now, you might think that we're going to have to go interrogate the sailor over downtown, in the brig, but for right now, we actually just have to use the phone. And, okay, which phone are we? This payphone over here? Whee! So now, yeah, make sure you have a cop car, and we're going to get the trace number, and they're going to tell us where they are via radio and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's actually kind of been a while since I recorded, other than the part that I accidentally wasn't recording. And, yeah, today is June 26th, and I just uploaded the Bed Intruder song by Antoine Dodson. And so, yeah. But then I've gone like at least almost 3 cases ahead in this game, by doing all the alternate dialogue, because I usually do that when I'm not able to record my voice. So, yeah, I'm kind of really ahead, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of not aware of what we're doing right now, but also I wanted to bring up, so yeah, James Jessup, that's the seaman that the guy was talking about, T-Seaman. We're going to go ahead and after the end, I'm not exactly sure when, but we're probably going to dedicate maybe 1 or 2 episodes completely to doing street cases. And the reason for this being is that depending on what rank you are, whether or not you're traffic, vice, arson, or homicide, we're going to have to, each one of those cases, each one of those folders or whatever has different kinds of street cases. So in some random episode, I'm not sure which one yet, I'm going to probably have to do it in sets of even episodes. We're probably going to do traffic, and then after we finish up the next 2 cases in the homicide folder, we're going to go ahead and start doing the ones for homicide, and then so on for vice and arson. So, well, arson and vice, I should say. But here, whoops, yeah, we have to drive there, actually. We have to wait. Now, in here, we're just going to wait until we get it. So we're going to get it in just a second. And what I made the mistake of doing in the last recording was going straight to the thing. So now we've got the yellow cab trace, and we have to drive there physically. We can't have our partner drive. So at a gas station. Now you want to make sure, try your hardest not to get into any street cases on your way there. Otherwise, it's going to end up screwing you over. And
the cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
Because if you do anything before you get over there, then chances are you might hit the possibility of glitching it so that the cab doesn't appear there. And that's actually what happened in the last part. Well, not in the last part, in the last scrapped recording, was that I was not able to find it. But it does appear at a certain spot, I think on Garland and 7th or something, really randomly. So just keep that in mind. I don't really know. So it's going to be moving around, and we have to go straight there, hopefully. And make sure you do this before interrogating James Jessup, because if you don't, then you're going to get screwed over, and you're going to just get 2 questions out of the possible 4, which I guess isn't really too big of a big deal, but it's just nice. God, what the hell is with this clusterfuck of cars everywhere? But anyway, why did it just... Did you guys see that? It just... Yeah. Okay, it's probably going to glitch on me again here. Great. Okay, there it is. Good. Thank God. Luckily, we don't have to question him or anything. We just get some more information out of him. That'll give us some more stuff. Look how angry he looks. He's like, what the hell, man?
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Baron's bar last night.
So yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what else there is to talk about. It's been kind of a while since I recorded.
Tell me about
Unfortunately.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her.
Oh, so you don't say.
She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance.
Just dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
The Crystal Ball.
Oh, Joe Davis.
What time?
Joseph
After
Davy.
midnight.
So
12:30? Something like that.
something like that. God, it's like almost 5 o'clock in the morning. This sucks.
Ruin my day.
This ruined my day. Just gotta go mope around in my cab. All right, now that that's done, now we can actually, now we have new clues, so this will definitely help us. And you're gonna make sure you do that before questioning Jessup, Mr. Jesse James. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. Now we could head over to the hobo camp, but don't bother right now. We're gonna go to the Central Police Station. So there's that. There's that. And so yeah. So yeah. And actually, this line of questioning is super easy, so you don't really have to worry about it. Because even in the last recording, when I didn't remember it off the top of my head, it's just really easy to remember. You know, it's like zip zap zippity pop, and then well, bam, we got it. But yeah, so we're gonna have to come here again eventually. And I actually ended up doing this mission quite a bit faster. It only took me like 10 minutes to get up to that point again, as opposed to the video where I think it took like half an hour. But I think with the walking around, talking and stuff, makes it a bit more difficult. So I was thinking about just re-recording the entire thing, but I was like, you know what, screw that. So now we're gonna head over here and interrogate his ass, interrogate his semen ass, his semen-filled intestines.
Best if you answered our questions truthfully.
Okay.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you blonde freak, you Nazi.
I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
Right.
So why did you kill her?
Kill who?
I didn't kill anyone.
He's like, which one?
You need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Alright, they always run. Alright, so now we only have 2 questions, but fortunately we'll be able to get more, I hope. So let's contact with victim.
You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
So you got
That's
there
where
around
you
7.
met
Teresa Tarleton.
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
We had a couple drinks, and why are the footsteps so loud in this room? I do not understand this. But you know what? He is lying, but we have no evidence, so it's doubt.
So you tried to
It
make
is
a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look,
Doubt
I'm
fire.
proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right.
Golly Wilkers. Crystal Ballroom. That sounds... So now we got 2 more. And if you didn't get the cab before talking with him, you would not be able to get these 2. So just keep that in mind. Now, incident with Bates, which was the guy we just sent in jail by running his truck over. Which unfortunately I didn't record, but I actually got him to flip twice.
You should take a look at him for this.
And I was like, God damn it. Because I know every time I don't do something, I regret it by doing it, and vice versa. But anyway, this one's easy. Doubt. You're going to see a very familiar string of answers here. So yeah. And it just kind of sucks, man, when you're not recording. And what the hell are you doing, Rusty? He's like, I like the smell of your neck. He's like, bend over this table. All right, so there's that. Now, movements prior to murder.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
So.
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then.
Oh, did you mean that sexually?
I caught a
Just
bus
kidding.
back to the base.
So, I don't know. If you remember in the opening cutscene, she got off a bus and not a cab. But considering that would be breaking the 4th wall, it's doubt. So that's 3 doubts in a row. That's doubt for doubt for doubt.
Happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband balling, about her kids. She looked old.
Okay.
Left around closing, maybe 1:30.
1:30?
Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Oh, how innocent.
An All-American 249.
All-American 249. All right, so we're going to have to remember that for a really annoying part. I'm not going to lie, it's actually really annoying. But luckily, we'll be able to hopefully do it pretty quick here because I find a pretty sufficient method in doing such a thing.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Just a little bit. She didn't want to be, seen around parading with the Nazi. In disguise. Wait, why is his hair brown? That looks kind of blondish. Well, it's just the lighting. Okay, so look at that look on his face. You look like a cunt, man. All right, let's have a little squat. Squat. Never mind.
Playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
Wow, what a man whore. You whore. God, I love how Danny DeVito says whore. He's just like, whore. God, I wish. I don't know.
Some bartender.
Danny DeVito. So, yeah, all 4 of the answers were doubt. Very easy to remember, so. All right. And we leveled up. So, luckily, we just now got the level up.
Sure,
He's like, sure thing. All right, buddy, take off your pants.
Got a message
Oh,
for you.
we got another sighting of a disfigured hobo. Now, they say he's disfigured. I don't understand what that means. Like, when I think disfigured, I think of, like, grotesque, gnomish, kind of like a ogre or something in the face. Apparently not in this case. Now we have a new objective, but first... Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go to 1660 Beverly Boulevard to go to the bus depot to find out the bus that dropped her off. So it's going to be pretty easy to do this. But like I said, it could get kind of annoying. And okay, what are we doing? Are you just that lazy to get in on your side, Rusty? Jesus.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hook. Still no hard evidence.
Don't worry, we'll find someone. And this is another one of those cases where we can go ahead and... wait, is this... Yeah, we can choose to book someone else, or... No, it's not. Oh, man, I forgot. I'm confusing all the cases. Some of them actually start melding together, it seems like, but they do become kind of intertwined with each other. We begin making references to earlier ones that we made before, kind of questioning the integrity of our work, of course, but, yes, bus. With a bunch of, like, bullet holes in it, Jesus. Interstate. God, I hate writing buses. Buses suck, man. Especially like city buses. Those are the worst. I hate those. I'm always like afraid I'm going to get like raped and who's sending me a message? Someone I probably didn't accept the friend request of. God. I just don't accept friend requests anymore. I just leave them and then my friends list gets full and nobody accepts them. I'm surprised because I haven't accepted one in like 3 months and there's still like the same people who send me friend requests and it's just kind of weird, but let's just head in here. Now we're going to have to go talk to the lady over there. See that?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
You have a safe trip now.
So like, thank you.
Where are you boys
stupid
headed
hoa. Why is it panning out to her like that?
We're
That was
after the
weird.
driver of All-American 249.
Yes.
Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
So here.
Just a minute.
All right. So she's looking it up. She's like, I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm new here. Frank Zeffirelli. Zeffirelli. So he's out on the 749. He's actually doing his rounds, and we're gonna have to chase him down, which is so annoying. It is just ridiculously annoying. But the good thing about it is that it actually shows up on our map. It actually shows the red. So as you can tell, if we looked on the map, the red would be over there. So as you can tell, the order it's going in. If we just go against his, so instead of going kind of, east-ish, we're going to just head down straight south. You see where the 1 is. Instead of going to 2, we're going to go down to 10. And that actually makes things a lot easier. So,
we're not going to drive.
Yes, unfortunately, we do have to drive it. And if you try and just follow his path, we end up, it sucks. Can we drive this bus? I don't think we can. That'd be kind of funny if we could. Nope. So as you can see, there's the red line over here. So now I want to make sure I don't screw up on accident. So we're gonna make sure. I think we have to go backwards. So backwards is where we do have to go, like behind us. But let's just make sure, just in case, because I don't want to screw up. Yes. Okay. So wait, I can't even tell. Okay. Yes, backwards. We're gonna want to turn around.
All-American 7-4.
Whoa. Get away. I hate using my siren. I notice that when I leave it on in my videos, it makes my voice sound really quiet. And how everything else just seems so underpowered by it, but so yeah. So going backwards is actually quite easy, and I'm not exactly sure if it's on a time schedule because I know that real buses obviously are on time schedules, but
this kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
David Phelps, you're just as bored as I am.
That would suck having to chase down a bus, but yeah, like I was saying, it's just the siren totally drowns out the game and my voice, and it just kind of sucks. I'm gonna try not to do it, but it makes the liability for us getting hit a lot harder or a lot higher. So now it'll show up on our map once we're in sight of it, so we're just gonna want to kind of keep an eye out for that. And if we go backwards, then we're going to see it faster than if we're just trying to chase it down, because he's always going to be moving except for when he's picking people up. So yeah, and this is basically what makes it annoying, is just driving around finding it. It's not like we can just fast travel to it. Okay, screw this. You guys piss off. Okay. And it's just a normal bus. It's not one that's on the railways or anything. I don't even know what those are called. I remember I had one in my old town, but they never used it. Like, I don't think there was one.
You
But
doze off, Rusty? think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Whoa. Oh, Rusty. Every time I see like O comma and then a name, it just seems so like so sexual. Like oh Ellison. It's just like I don't even know why. It's my crazy demented mind, but so yeah. So it's not these things. I don't know what these are called. Subway terminals. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Okay. Pull over, you son of a bitch. Pull over.
That's what we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Okay. Hey, whoa. Okay, you know what, man? This is not.
That's the bus we're looking for.
Okay.
Ease in behind her.
There.
And get
Okay,
her to
now
the
he's
side of
gonna
the road.
run out here and we can finally talk to him.
Some kind of problem, buddy?
Yeah. Whoa, that thing totally just disappeared.
You had a sailor and a woman in a
All right, so hopefully that didn't take too long, you guys.
And the woman got off first around 2 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown,
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
on California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost.
Come on.
She got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So now that that's done, now we have a new clue, fortunately, and now, okay, there's my car. Now we can go to the hobo place. And Rusty, what happened to Rusty? Oh, I thought he fell under that car. All right, now we can head over to the hobo camp, and here is a good reason why you're gonna wear your Mr. Broderica.
The disfigured man should be our starting point.
Yes.
I'm going to call for some backup.
These bows hate
We ought
cops.
to investigate the hobo lead.
Yes, we're already going there.
Yes, we are.
So, okay, there we go. And the music just got really ominous there. I don't even know what that is, like a violin, I think, but I don't even know. It just seems so weird to have that noise come from like a normal violin or viol or something. Or piccolo. And that guy, okay, you guys saw that, but here we are. Just nosing into a hobo camp in the middle of the day with a shotty. Yeah, we definitely don't look hostile. So there's the disfigured guy, supposedly, and the story behind him is that he was a flamethrower in the war, and he just got flamethrowered in the face, and that's, I don't know if that's, like, disfigured. I mean, maybe, I guess it would be, but whatever.
We'd like a word with you. Save it for someone who's interested.
And he doesn't even look that bad. It's probably just to help with the facial reconstruction. We're not fascists. So... BAM! Wow, talk about police cruelty, dude. Okay, come on. Okay, come on, let's fight. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I was trying to lock onto him, but it didn't let me, as you guys could tell. You have to hold the left trigger in order to stay in combat mode. And bam, there. Finish, yeah, uppercut. Woo, Mortal Kombat. Finish him, fatality.
What's your name?
God, that was dumb, you guys. Okay, so you have to hold the left trigger down, and for some reason it wasn't locking onto him, so I kept tapping it. And when you untap, you get out of your guard. So, and you press X to guard.
We're taking you downtown.
We're taking you downtown where the happiness was. So, it was like, wow, I just got my hat back out of nowhere, man. Like, lucky you. So there's our only action for this case. Fun stuff. Luckily, actually, these cases are a lot shorter than, you see them here. It's because I spend so much time talking about random shit is why the videos are like half an hour long and we make like 10 minutes worth of progress. And now we head in here and we actually get a really good story here in the newspaper. So I guess we can watch this. This is probably the best one so far out of all of them. Most of them have been talking, but...
I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
It's like, you don't say. Uh-oh, it's this guy again.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon.
Yep, Courtney Sheldon.
He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack.
Jeez.
Mr. Sheldon.
Jesus.
Good night, sir.
So learn about more of these guys later in greater detail. But for now, I'm kind of wondering what they're doing in the story, but...
We need your help, Jack.
What is this, Lost?
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
It's like, we have to go back to the island.
Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster.
Oh god, I forgot I had coffee, you guys. Great.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly.
Jeez.
They said they would supply
screwed.
abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem
Yeah, I'm so
is that
tired. It
people
just
are
turned
dying.
5 o'clock, you
And if
guys.
this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
It's like, well, that sucks for you, man.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Plot progression much? More like side plot.
Negotiate, Jack.
Jack, you have to do it. You have to be the
The only
one.
thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch.
Then the Dutch.
They make their
The
own
Dutch
laws.
man.
That's the nature of a secret
God, these
society.
Dutch people came in and they were asking me where the masking tape was, and their accent was so thick. I was like, did you guys just get off the train from Dutchland? Which I guess would be like Germany, but Deutschland. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, that was kind of weird. It was kind of cool, but they seemed kind of bitchy.
Back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Uh-oh. So there'll be more importance on this scene later, but if you couldn't already tell, it's pretty heavy stuff, man. So, missing morphines, cops and goons fighting dope war. So, goons. What kind of a sub-headline is that? Goons! What a goon. God, people aren't called goons anymore. Alright, so now over here, we're going to want to take a look over here. And oh my god, it's a triple braid rope with blood on it, and I'm holding it really weird. Okay. It's like you have to like inspect it all the way in order to get it. Looks familiar.
Match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Perhaps. Or maybe on her neck. Not on her gobbler chin, because she was an old hag with 2 small children. Now over here, we got one more thing. And this is like a mini handbag. And TT, what does that stand for? Toto? TD? Titty? And here we got, come on, Crystal Ballroom ticket stub.
Dancer.
Yeah. So now we have to go interrogate him. Yay! Alright. We have to make sure to put it back nicely where we found it. And, was that it? Yeah, was it? Okay. Let's get out of here. Now we can head back. Hey, you stupid bum, we'll bury him! Oh, that was weird.
Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Sometimes some of the things they say is really funny. Move out of my way!
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
You kidding me? You just shot like 5 of their people. They don't even care. God, I like how Rusty like killed like 20 of them. Or like 6, I guess, with the 6 bullets. Alright, so now let's head over there. Come on. Oh, and also I picked up a couple more cars. Like, if you go, you know where we found the body. If we go to that parking lot, there's actually quite a few cars we could get there. I picked up at least 5. So this one I think we haven't got yet. Yep. Chevrolet pickup. Alright, enough goofing around. Let's quit hijacking people's cars. This isn't Grand Theft Auto and these were horses. This isn't Red Dead Redemption. And, okay. No, I said press Y. Hold Y. Okay, come on, Cole Phelps. Alright, Central Police Station
Exactly are we going?
for our final destination for this episode. For this case, I might add.
The husband
Yeah.
had an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a
So, yeah.
recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good.
Same stick
Ackerman
until we
has
put them away for good.
history,
You see?
opportunity, hard
You know, the
evidence.
perfect stick for the perfect mind.
We have the
Bam,
evidence.
bam, blah, 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 blah,
We know
blah.
she was here.
God.
All we need is a confession. We can charge the bum with murder.
Oh, yes, we can. So yeah. Na, 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 na. Batman! I just started playing Arkham Asylum, and I don't know, that game is really weird. I don't really like the combat. You can't guard! God, something I hate about games sometimes. It's just you can't guard. It's just, it annoys me. Even if it's some sophisticated, there's just one button to punch, and that's it. There's no guard button. You have to, like, counter or jump out of the way. Okay, thanks, Rusty. Did you see him walking into the wall? We're going this way. But yeah, I've been playing it on the hardest difficulty, I might add, for the achievements, because I'm an achievement whore, LOL. But it's just like, it doesn't, I don't know. I still have to play a bit more of it. I've only gotten to the part where I hijacked the guy that was... It's really early in the game still, so... So, now let's talk to... What's his face? Where is he? Where's Donnelly? He's supposed to come down here and talk to us, isn't he? He usually does. He's not... Yeah, he's in the other one, but... Where the hell is Donnelly? Like, he usually says something, but I can't... Oops. Oops. I don't... Oh, damn it.
in the Marines.
Screw this.
How do you know?
Oh, well, we don't have to talk to Donnelly. He'll just, we'll get an auto fail if we do not ace this. So you have to get every single question right or you automatically fail. So keep that in mind. Dude, you have an ashtray right there. Be a little presentable at least.
You'll get no argument from me.
Like, just look at this goddamn time wearing government issue, man. It sucks. Alright, so now we got 3 questions. Now, the first of which is motive for murder. So.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Wow, you suck. This guy kind of reminds me of Adrian Brody, but probably just because of his, like, his facial hair and his big nose.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs.
The Pianist is
Terrellson
such a good movie, you guys. You have to watch it.
I'm
But
not
it's something that
denying
really
anything.
annoyed me was
You
that,
have to have
like,
proof.
the same thing happens with Keanu Reeves. It's just how it looks so green after where he's, like, shaved. Like, I don't know. I kind of see that with my mustache, but I don't get it. It's just weird. But anyway, now we have to do a clue, and we have to pick the bloodstained rope piece.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to.
So yeah, so don't think we don't know what you don't know what you're talking about, man.
I own no property. How could it belong
It's just
to
so
me?
weird. Like, I don't know, and they made it really super prevalent in Oblivion. If you guys remember when you're editing your character and you decided, hey, I want some facial hair for my guy, except that it is no facial hair. It's just gradient shading over my character's chin and cheeks, which sucked. Hopefully they fix that in Skyrim, because Skyrim looks pretty badass, but I actually want
I have
like,
many places.
facial hair.
I
And I think
know
a reason for that in this game, why the facial hair doesn't work, is that it screws up the facial recognition and the cameras and stuff. So that's why none of the people we interrogate will have facial hair. So there's a neat little tidbit for you guys there. And here's Doubt. Sorry, I keep talking over it, which I'm kind of completely ignoring what these guys are talking about.
I don't know the names
But
of the women I've killed.
if I try and concentrate on it, I just
But
end
I've
up
killed
listening to
many
them.
of them.
I just never end up
Their
talking.
necks are so fragile.
Wow. Yay! Okay, now alibi for Stuart Ackerman. That sounds really
Where were you
familiar
around
for some
2
reason.
a.m. last night?
But, like, I don't know. I was jerking it at the camp, obviously. But, you know, he has no alibi, so I guess we're just going to have to go with Doubt for now.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Alright, so there. Yes, we've done it.
Stuart Ackerman.
Now we can charge
I'm
him.
charging
Okay,
you
so
with
this
the
isn't the one
murder
where you
of
choose. The next
Teresa
one we have to
Terrellson.
choose. That's a kind of a spoiler, but... So you have to get all 3 of these right. He's like, damn it, I shouldn't have bought that prostitute with a bunch of weed and, you know, stuff like that in my office. Kind of screwed me over. He's like, oh, I done you. Oh, I missed. It's like, why would you put a bloodstained rope next to your bed? It'd be kind of gross.
A man down on his luck, I can abide.
Oh, okay,
But
so...
a filthy rat who chooses
yeah.
to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach.
Yeah, this guy's traditional.
Threes of Tarleton will provide the catalyst.
So this was an okay case. It was pretty easy, as you guys could tell. Just a lot of running around and things you had to do, like...
Godless and send them on their way over the county line.
So, of course, we had to be in another bar, but...
And the grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
She's like, well, that sounds nice. Cole had, like, this weird, like, inquisitive look, and we got 5 stars, you guys! Oh, my God! And, yes, I actually, if you guys remember the last time I did the chase scene, I had some vehicle damage, but I went ahead and stopped it. I went ahead and reset it because of that. So we got all the clues, all the questions. It's an early visit to the hobo camp. Might have offered a lead, but good luck finding a coherent witness. So that's basically, again, saying you could have solved it like this, but it would have been more hard. It would have been harder. That's what she said. But anyway, that's all we're going to do in this episode. In the next part, we're going to go ahead and get started on the next mission, which is called, I think, the studio security murder. No, the secret. No, studio secretary murder. Yeah, it's something SS, the white shoe slang. But this video is getting kind of long, so I'll just talk to you guys in that episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later.